Look at that highlight though.
Mommy's having that baby.
Hi guys, welcome to my 24th week pregnancy vlog with baby number 3. This vlog probably won't be as long as my usual vlogs because it just won't. So I usually try to get my pregnancy vlogs up on a Friday, and today is Monday, and I do have an explanation for that. Last week was just like kind of full of bad luck for me. I just was in the worst mood, and I didn't want that to show through my pregnancy vlogs. I just was being mean to people, and I was just moodier than I have been in my last couple of pregnancy vlogs. Well, as I was moodier than I felt. But I'm here today, and I will try to be more consistent with getting my vlogs up every Friday how I said I would. So as far as my symptoms for the past week, I've been really breathless more than I was in my first 2 pregnancies. I sometimes feel myself sitting down for like 30 minutes just trying to catch my breath, especially at night. It kind of helps to lay on my left side, which they say you should, even though as pregnant people you kind of just lay how you feel comfortable at that moment because it's hard to get comfortable. But sometimes I'll just be laying there for like 30 minutes trying to catch my breath, and it feels like my heart is racing, and I have been slacking. I need to get my cardiologist appointment started because that seriously sounds like something having to do with my heart and me being lightheaded and things like that. So I need to get that checked out. Another symptom I've been feeling are my Braxton Hicks. In my first pregnancy, if I was having Braxton Hicks in my first pregnancy, I didn't feel them. In my second pregnancy, I would feel like my stomach like tighten up a little bit, and then I would feel like a little out of breath, kind of like a contraction, but mild. But this time, it's like in the middle of a Braxton Hicks, or what I usually felt as a Braxton Hicks, and a contraction. It's like right here, because it doesn't just happen at random like normal Braxton Hicks. It happens when I'm like taking out the trash or chasing after my girls or doing something like that. It kind of freaks me out to think that, is this a contraction? Do I need to calm down? And there's only so much you can do already as a mother of 2 to like take it easy. But I'm just trying to take it as easy as I can because it honestly feels like I'm just having contractions at random when I'm doing strenuous things. In between all like the Braxton Hicks and cramping and things that I've been feeling, and a lot of soreness like down there, I honestly feel like I'm in my 9th month, not my 6th month. And it's so crazy that I'm even in my 6th month to me, because I feel like I just found out I was pregnant yesterday. It's like it's May already, and then there's June and July, and then I'm gonna have a baby in August. That's so crazy to me. I really cannot picture. It's like I look at my belly and I'm like, whoa there. I cannot really picture there being another baby in this bunch, but she's coming. I haven't had any random cravings like I have had. I do want cookies a lot. I got up to go to the store the other day. I went to get cookies, and I literally got everything but cookies and came home, and I was so sad. But my neighbor came through for me. She actually got me some Samoas, which are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. I was walking to my car, and she just drove by and was like, hey, I got some extra cookies. Do you want some? And I'm like, these are my favorite Girl Scout cookies. Like, I seriously just wanted to give her the biggest hug, but she probably would have been like, okay. But yeah, that just made my day. Like, that happened yesterday on Sunday, and that literally made my whole week. And it's crazy how something small could just make your whole week, but that's literally how bad of a week I was having last week. A symptom I'm so glad I don't have are, in my last pregnancy, I started to get, you can't see them now because I have on makeup, but I started to get these little freckles and moles like all around this area, and I don't know why. I didn't get them in my first pregnancy, and it was just so weird to me, and I'm so glad that they're not popping up in this pregnancy. I mean, my skin is still pretty bad. I do a good job of hiding it, But as long as I don't get those freckles and moles, then this was an excellent pregnancy, which is already, it's pretty easy so far, but I hate those things. Another good thing about last week is I did have an ultrasound on Wednesday, and I got one of the coolest pictures ever. And also she said it still looks like a girl. The baby didn't really cooperate that much, so she said I had to come back. And I really wanted that confirmation because my first ultrasound, my gender ultrasound I scheduled, I was 14 weeks, and they usually say don't get an ultrasound that early because they're not fully formed, even though I think you could see. But I was just really glad for that confirmation because I don't know what I would have did if it was a boy. I would be happy with the boy, but girls are my forte. But I'm going to show you guys the ultrasound picture, and I'm going to explain to you what's in it because it might be hard if you don't usually see them. But it's the cutest thing to me. She got a picture of her face, and you could kind of see her facial features. Hey, I'm trying to hide the information, but like there's an eyeball, another eyeball, her nose, and her mouth is open. Like, isn't that so cute? And then right here you can see like this eye is closed, and her nose and her mouth and her little fist. Oh, I love this picture. That's so cute to me. Like you can actually see her little nostrils. And so far, the ultrasound tech said that the baby was head down, which is good. I still feel like it's kind of early, so I wouldn't be surprised if I had another ultrasound and she was like, oh, she's transversed or she's breached or anything. I'm only 24 weeks. I have 16 weeks for her to be head down again, but if she's head down, that's good. And my app says that she's 12 inches and her facial features are fully formed, which you can see in the ultrasound. And that my belly button has popped out, which is not all the way there yet, but it is going to get there. It's not in as much as it usually is, but it's going to get popped out. And it says that her hearing is getting sharper, which, I mean, probably the only thing she's really hearing are her sisters screaming and playing loud all day, which is good. It's nice for her to get used to their noises. And it says that she weighs 1.5 pounds, which honestly, this baby feels so big. Her kicks are so strong that if I'm laying down and I put something in my stomach, she could kick so hard that whatever's in my stomach will go flying off. And if Layla lays her head on my stomach, she's like, well, since I know where she is, if Layla's laying like at the lower part of my stomach, she's clearly like punching her in the head, or if she's at the top of my stomach, she's like kicking her in the head. She just does not like things pressed up against my stomach. So that is all for my 24th week pregnancy vlog, and I'm going to show you guys my belly. So this is my belly from the side. This is my belly from the front. I'm really big, I know. I get the jokes all the time. And here she is from the other side. I'm getting the Braxton Hicks right now. So that is all for my 24th week pregnancy vlog with the baby number 3. Yeah, 24th week pregnancy vlog with the baby number 3. And I will see you guys with next week's pregnancy vlog. Bye.